Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll discuss MSc 108 Economies of Social Sector and Environment Important Questions. First question is write a note on IPAT and Kaya identity. So IPAT is a functional form that describes the impact of human activity on the environment. The expression equates human impact on the environment to be function of three factors: population P, effluence A, and technology T. It is similar in form to Kaya identity, which applies specifically to emissions of greenhouse gas carbon dioxide. The equation was developed in 1970. The variable I in the IPAT equation represents environmental impact. The environment may be viewed as self-regenerating system that can endure a certain level of impact. The maximum endurable impact is called carrying capacity. As long as I is less than carrying capacity, the associated population, effluence, and technology that make up I can perpetually endure. If I exceeds the carrying capacity, then the system is said to be overshoot, which may only be a temporary state. Overshoot may degrade the ability of environment to endure impact, therefore reducing the carrying capacity. Environmental impacts of increased population are as follows. Increased land use results in habitat loss of other species. Increased resource use result in change in land cover. Increased pollution can cause sickness and damages ecosystem. Increased climate change, increased biodiversity loss. Effluence. The variable A in the IPAT equation stands for effluence. It represents average consumption of each person in the population. As the consumption of each person increases, the total environmental impact also increases as well. Technology. The variable T in the IPAT equation represents how resource intensive the production of effluents is, how much environmental impact is involved in creating, transporting, and disposing of goods, services, and amenities used. Improvement in efficiency can reduce resource intensiveness, reducing the T multiplier. Since technology can affect environmental impact in many different ways, the unit of for T is often tailored for the situation to which IPAT is being applied. For example, for a situation where human impact on climate change is measured, an appropriate unit of T might be greenhouse gas emission per unit of GDP. Now Kaya identity. तो काया आइडेंटिटी डेवलप की थी जापानीज एनर्जी इकोनॉमिस्ट योची काया ने. काया आइडेंटिटी इज एन आइडेंटिटी स्टेटिंग that the total emission level of greenhouse gas carbon dioxide can be expressed as product of four factors, that is human population, GDP per capita, energy intensity per unit of GDP, and carbon intensity emission per units of energy consumed. It is a concrete form of more general IPAT equation relating factors that determine level of human impact on climate. Although the terms of Kaya identity would in theory cancel out, it is useful in practice to calculate emission in terms of more readily available data, namely population, GDP per capita, energy per unit GDP, and emission per unit of energy. It furthermore highlights the elements of global economy on which one could act to reduce emission, notably the energy intensity per unit of GDP and the emissions per unit energy. So the Kaya identity is expressed in the form of F, which is the global CO2 emission from human sources, is equal to P, which is a global population, into G by P, that is world GDP. G represents world GDP and G by P is the GDP per capita क्योंकि P global population है, into E by G, where E is the global energy consumption, E by G is the energy intensity of the GDP, into F by E, where F by E is the carbon footprint of energy. So thank you guys. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, and do comment which next topic you want me to prepare a video for you guys. Do subscribe my channel. Thank you.